Alright, hello and good morning everyone. We are playing some Call of Duty. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but like the last few weeks I've been really craving a first-person shooter. I really want a loot extraction game, but none of them have been fun. So we're gonna try and scratch the itch with a little bit of Call of Duty. Next stream, we finally have Black Desert coming. I'm very excited to get to play Black Desert, so we'll be playing Black Desert very soon. Also, there's one other game. Can't remember. I'm in the Monster Hunter beta for Monster Hunter on cell phone, which I'm totally disappointed with. I really wanted mobile Monster Hunter, but they really just turned it into another gacha game. So, what are you gonna do? I did see that they're doing a Monster Hunter Catacly Fungi, good morning! They're doing a Monster Hunter World Championship, and I had no idea people actually played like competitive Monster Hunter. Like, I always know there's been like speedrunners who try and take out monsters as fast as possible, but I didn't know there was like an actual competitive scene to Monster Hunters. So, very interested in that. What's going on? What are you doing this summer, Chaotic? What's good? Those of you who saw I did not stream on Monday, I'm sorry about that. There was some stuff going on, but we are back. We are back to stream to our 5 people in the morning. although you've almost permanently lost me in the morning. Not gonna lie, I went for a run the other morning, and when I say run, like I was actually physically able to run. I've lost enough weight that I can run again, and I enjoyed that so much. So a part of me wants to go on morning runs from now on, which means I wouldn't be able to stream. So that thought crossed my mind. No Helldivers today. We are doing Call of Duty Warzone. I've been really craving an FPS, so this one was free. I will be playing Helldivers, I think, is it next week? I think next week they are releasing the, what do you call it? The Warhammer Warbond. So I'll be playing the heck out of Helldivers when the Warhammer Warbond comes in, so I can play with my Melta guns. So I will be back at Helldivers probably next week. Later this week, though, we are going to be playing a lot of Black Desert. No, Fitra, I do not say things I do not know. Don't tell me this controller keeps disconnecting. I go through controllers like no other. I don't know how. I don't throw my controllers. I don't break my controllers. I do not know why my controllers continually break. I don't know what is going on with that. Maybe it's the slot that it's in. There we go. Sorry, Fitra. I have a policy against saying words or names or things that I do not know, because that's how people get themselves in trouble and get clipped, so that I will not. But thanks for hanging out this morning. I also tried Beast of Reincarnation. If you've never played Beast of Reincarnation, don't. It's not very good. I was surprised at how bad it was, and it's starting to make me think, because it's made by Game Freak. You know, Game Freak makes all the Pokemon games, and people have been blaming forever that Pokemon games are bad because Nintendo is bad. I'm starting to think that maybe it's just Game Freak doesn't know how to make video games. Because, like, the last few Pokemon games have been terrible. Beast of Reincarnation is terrible. That's not on Nintendo. Nintendo was not involved in that at all. So maybe Game Freak just does not know how to make video games. And they're to blame. Which makes me think maybe Nintendo should drop Game Freak and give Pokemon to a new company. Like, I'm trying to think of what company could make a good Pokemon game. Not the Borderlands team. Not Blizzard. I'm trying to think of what little team, like maybe what is the team who made Digital Devolver or Double Fine, who made like Cult of the Lamb, Enter the Gungeon. Like, those have been solid games, consistently solid games. Maybe they should give the Pokemon rights over to them to see what they could do with it. Or the Darkest Dungeon team. Like, I would, you know how happy I would be if Nintendo gave the rights to Pokemon to the Darkest Dungeon team, and they could make a dark, gritty, roguelike Pokemon game. Like, that is that is a dream come true right there. I would be all over that. Very, very happy with that idea. Dark, gritty Pokemon roguelike. Like, imagine a Pokemon game with no Pokemon centers, where when you lose a Pokemon, you gotta go capture new ones. So, like, all that time you invest in training and loving those Pokemon, and they're gone. Like, that's kind of the idea behind the Nuzlocke, but you can't catch more, so, you know, the run comes to an end. But, like, imagine if that was built into the game, that you caught this Pokemon, but it's gone forever when you lose it. So you gotta manage it. Maybe we should make, you know, there's some mods for Darkest Dungeons. I might be willing to pay a modder to make a Pokemon mod for that. I think that could be a really fun idea. Have your team of Bulbasaur, Charmander, Pikachu, Squirtle. Like, there's what, like 10 classes? So you just have to pay for 10 Pokemon models in Darkest Dungeon. That might be it. That might be my $1 million idea of the day, is Darkest Dungeon Pokemon mod. Give it to the guys who made 7 Days to Die. You know, I am impressed. Seven Days to Die was so, like, it was small, it was indie, it was janky, and they have been working on that game non-stop, and like it's in a good playable state. And I haven't touched it in a while, but as far as I know, they've done a lot of work on 7 Days to Die and made it like a really like respectable game. Maybe I need to go play 7 Days to Die. It's been a while since I've touched that game. Yeah, this looks like Call of Duty, definitely. You've got the Predator, you've got a glowing paintballer, you've got Serious Army Guy. Like, that's great. I hate that the Call of Duty's been ruined with all that. Alright, where are we landing? What are we doing here? What do we... Someone lead this team. I don't know. I haven't played in so long. I don't know what I'm doing, so... apparently green is jumping out... There, I'm going with green. The green's got confidence. I respect that confidence. So let's go land with green, I guess. Am I playing against a bot here? Like, I should not have lived through that. That was really embarrassing. That was really embarrassing, but I guess I lived, so... we got that. We got some loot. Let's go take out some other guys. Where did they all go? Okay, over here? I see their markers. I don't see... Okay, we'll grab drone. Grab that. That's better. Okay. Well, we took someone out, even though that was a very embarrassing play. That was definitely not the highlight of the day. That was very bad. But we're alive, right? So that's all that matters, right? We made it through. So, bot or not. I landed here for green, and he already ran off, so I guess that was not a great move to land for green. Ooh.
Assault rifle here.
Ooh, we'll take a utility box and a legendary AK. Yes, yes, please.
Enemy intel. Capture and secure it to get ahead of the next gas spree.
Alright, this is shaping up to be a good start. We've got to secure something up there. Okay. We can do this. I think we wiped the team that landed with us, so I'm fairly certain there's not enough people still playing Warzone and that we're against some bots, because that guy I landed next to, it's always so hard to tell, right? Because like in Fortnite, people are like, oh, there's so many bots. Like, how many of them bots and how many of them are, you know, children who just don't know how to use a controller, right? Because Fortnite is that popular. So I feel bad if they are children, but also, what is a 7-year-old who doesn't know how to use a controller doing on Call of Duty? Now let's upload this.
Drill point activated. Now ensure the point is secure.
Taking effective fire.
I think that came from behind me. It did. Ah, I see him. I see him too late.
Gas inbound.
I'm dead.
Squad mates in the gulag. They'll fight for a chance to redeploy.
Great job, team. Great job doing the objective and working together.
The gulag. Fight to win redeployment.
Unfortunately, this might be the end of the run because I am terrible at the gulag. I have not spent enough time in the gulag. I am terrible at it. So we'll see if I can make it through here, but I'm not great at the gulag. All right, prepare to fight. Give me shotguns.
Success means redeployment. Failure.
Automatic pistol. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait a second. Okay, I see him. I think he saw me. Yeah, that was just poor. I don't know why my pistol was like, that's a fully automatic pistol, so why was it shooting one at a time? Like if it would have fired in automatic mode, we would have been much better off, but for some reason it did not want to be fully automatic, so what can you do? Alright, this guy might be buying us back, which would be the most teammate thing that they have done, considering they left me to die on that hill. So let's see if he's buying us back. He is. Thank you, random teammate. Let's see. Green's going up this way, so let's land with him. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take.
Time's up. Enemies erase the intel.
Grab all that. Yeah. I don't know what these dudes are doing. Like, why? This is so common in these kinds of games. I don't understand why so many people like, I'm going to sign up for quads, but then I'm going to I'm going to proceed to not do anything with anyone else. You know, like, why sign up for a match with other people if you're not going to play with them, right? You might as well play solos. Like, I don't get it. I also don't know why this guy is trying to go downstairs and this ATV, but okay, you know, sometimes you just gotta be silly, I guess. Do you want to get a better vehicle? Do you want like an armored vehicle over there? Okay, that does make me feel a little bit better. Ooh. Alright, we need to buy back Pink. Pink bought us back once, we owe Pink. Dude, what are you doing? Like, I trusted in you, Green. I landed on you. I thought you were gonna be like super pro because you're going off all by yourself, but all you're doing is driving in circles. I don't get it.
Loadout drop headed your way.
What is this guy doing?
Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone.
I put my faith in the wrong person. That is
Deploying now.
becoming abundantly clear to me. Apparently, I chose poorly. Maybe we can get up here and do like some Overwatch for yellow and pink, something like that. Like we go up there and oh, there goes yellow. Need $4,000 to buy him back. I'm sure we can find that. What are we doing here, Green? Dude is hitting every obstacle he possibly can. Alright, there's some guys for us to take out over there. Oh, those are missiles. Okay, well, we'll avoid that. I don't really have a good loadout drop because I was too low level to make a custom loadout, so I guess I should still grab one, but dude, Green. I don't know what this guy's doing. He has hit every single tree that we have seen so far. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate that. Alright, we're gonna... Okay, apparently we're abandoning Pink. Are we gonna loot? Are we gonna do anything? Is this just driving a simulator, taxi simulator? Like, I feel like I've been sitting in this vehicle for like 10 minutes. I don't think this is how you play Warzone. Like, granted, it's been a while since I've played Warzone, but like, is this the strat now? Is just to drive around and randomly crash into things for a half an hour before you play? Green hates the Lorax, apparently. I don't know what he has against trees, but like, that seems to be the only thing that he's doing. Maybe he's going after that crown right there? Is that what we've been doing? Has this whole thing been trying to find somebody to take out? Amazing. Absolutely stunning gameplay by Green there. That was... maybe he was a bot. Maybe I put my faith in a bot because that was truly terrible. What a waste of my time. Thanks for wasting 20 minutes of my life, Green. My state is on fire. If you haven't seen, the sun was a hazy red yesterday, and there's some people taking videos of them like in gas masks going outside because the wildfire smoke is so thick that apparently gas masks are necessary. So I was gonna go airsofting this weekend, but if it's gonna be that bad outside, I might have to mask up or do something else. I really hope I can still go airsofting. I've been really looking forward to it. Trying to make my airsofting content blow up, but for some reason that has been very hard. I think I'm just learning that I'm just not cut out for social media. I pivoted and went, okay, I'm going to make an account just for my airsofting, just because I'm really enjoying that and I really wanted to make a lot of airsofting content. And that's getting maybe 100 views. And I don't understand. I don't understand. Everything I put out there just gets ignored by the social media. Maybe I'm just too old to understand it. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. Also, why is it taking like an hour to find a match? Like, I thought Call of Duty was still popular. I know there's an open beta coming out for the Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remake 4 at the end of this month. I think that's when the beta starts for the next Wars. I might jump in on that. Like I said, I've been really craving FPS lately. I have you. Until you go back to school. I don't know if next year you'll be so lucky as to have a teacher who will let you watch me in the back of science class. They might make you pay attention. Maybe. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I have been getting a lot of ads for school, by the way. A lot of ads for like seminary school to become a deacon or get a master's degree in theology. And I know Dex keeps telling me it's a waste of money, and I don't disagree with him. But a part of me kind of wants to get that master's degree in theology. Sneak my phone in regardless. I've seen a lot of schools are getting really good at anti-phone. I don't know. That's gonna be tough because there's quite a few schools I've seen that are doing like those what do you call them, the Yonder pouches, where you have to like put your phone in at the start of the day. Like they're no joke. They're going hard on the anti-phones, which I don't necessarily see as a bad thing. I know a lot of kids want their phones, but like, from what I've heard from a bunch of teachers, maybe anti-phone is not as bad as it's made out to be, you know? Yeah, I've heard those pouches are not great, not a good time. I don't know if people have been talking about getting like the Faraday pouches though to put your phone in so you can't be tracked when you're going places and moving around. I don't know if the Yonder pouches work like Faraday pouches or if it's literally just like a locked pouch so you can't access your phone for a few hours. I don't know if it counts as a Faraday bag or not. I did get a new bag. Check out. This is my new bag. This is a fireproof bag. for my air-softing batteries so that if one of the lithium-ion batteries goes into spicy pillow mode, it won't set everything on fire. So that was a nice safety touch. It's the safety issue. See, I'm torn on that. I am torn on the safety issue because on one hand, I totally get what you're saying. That being able to call people is definitely feels like a necessity, but like cell phones haven't always existed, right? So like, what about kids who went to school in the 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s? Like before we had cell phones, we still had options, right? So like, is it actually a safety issue? Because we survived hundreds of years without cell phones, so I don't know. I don't know where I stand on that. There's always a front office phone. There's always teachers with phones. So like if there's actually like an emergency, someone nearby will have access to a phone. So I don't know that giving teenagers cell phones is really the best way to solve that safety issue. Or, you know, we could solve the root cause of the actual safety issues themselves so that we don't feel like we need to have cell phones because of said safety issues. Oh, definitely. And that's maybe instead of giving everyone cell phones, we should solve the issue that's causing the school violence. I don't think the solution is, well, it's just violence, so let's give everyone cell phones just in case. Maybe the solution is let's solve the greater problem. You know, maybe that is the proper compromise here. The phones the teachers have can only call phones in the school. I'm pretty sure they can still dial 911. Like, I'm pretty sure every phone system is required to be able to dial 911, even if it's an internal phone system. I'm like 80% sure of that. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure on that one. But it has been a while. It has been a while since I've been in school. My 20-year reunion? Yeah, 20-year reunion's coming up in a couple years. Class of '09. Oh, how the time has changed. Why is there a samurai on my team? Since when does Call of Duty have samurai in it?
Battle Royale.
Alright, what do we got here? Pretty big circle.
Gas is closing on your position. Just to hightail it out of there.
Blue jumped out? Okay. Alright, Blue. We're gonna trust a random again. Let's see if our trust is misplaced. (1909). Not that old yet.
Enemies are dropping into the area.
I don't want a contract. Weapon, come on, need a weapon. I'll take it. That's not a great start getting a sniper rifle, but you know, we'll try. Okay. See. Okay. There's a guy running around here somewhere, so okay, there they are. Ooh! Okay, they got sniper rifles. Let's see if we can help Green out. Got him! Does this sniper rifle shoot burst? That's pretty cool. Alright, someone's coming by to the right. We're gonna ignore... Oh! Oh! Okay, he was watching for up there. That was a bummer. Never seen a sniper rifle shoot burst rounds. That's pretty
Fight to earn redeployment.
spicy. Oh, our whole team just got wiped. I am not good enough at Call of Duty to be a Call of Duty streamer, if you haven't noticed. It is a Gulag only stream. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Why are your friends awake right now? It's 5:30 a.m.
It's fight time.
Maybe we'll just pivot to running streams. I said I wanted to be a runner. Maybe we'll just do live streams while I run. You can just hear me heavy breathing as I'm struggling to run a mile in the mornings. I am considering signing up for a 5K though. It's what, like 2.5, 3 miles of 5K. I might try a 5K.
Be ready. You're next.
Alright, I've done 2 damage to that person. I've given them a disadvantage. Let's see if they can overcome the disadvantage that I've given them. Apparently they can overcome the disadvantage I've given them, because they just won.
Your squad mate lost the fight. They're RTB at this time.
Alright, pistols
Earn redeployment or die trying.
only. Wow, I'm terrible.
Changing mags.
Really terrible. Like something else terrible. He almost took me out with a random grenade that he threw. I am
Back on station.
really bad. I do not know how I got so... I used to be good at shooters. Not like anything special, but I used to be better. And I don't know what has happened, but in the last few years I've just lost all my skill at shooters, apparently.
Incoming fire.
Okay. We're gonna move. We're gonna live to fight another day. I think that's the right move here, is to run back. Maybe snipe these guys or get some money to revive our allies. Okay, where'd they go?
Buy me back.
Okay, yeah, we're running. Let's go get some money. Yeah, let's buy these guys back. We're not good enough for this.
Squad mates in the gulag. If they survive, they redeploy.
This has already been looted. Come on, money, money, money. Okay. Uh, 1,400. Okay, where are we? We're down here. I see a buy station, but I don't have enough money for it, so let's see. Eduardo, good morning. Are you one of Chaotic's friends? Come to hang out in the morning and watch me be awful at Call of Duty?
It's down to you, soldier. Bring the win.
Let's cross the bridge. Maybe we can get some money over there. Grab one of those contracts. Come on, money, money. Any sort of money. Okay, that's some money. We're halfway to a buyback. Do those drones up there have money? Is that the way to? Is that the way to raise money? Is this shoot down drones? In video games, government in video games. Okay, we're almost there. Just a little bit more. We need 800 more dollars. Come on, money, money, money. Nothing. 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 I see someone. Maybe you have money? Okay. Okay. Well, that sucked. Okay. We gave away our position for no gain there.
Loadout drops on the way.
See if we can reposition. No, we can't.
Defeat is only a mindset. Shake it off and keep pushing.
Man, how do all these guys just have absolute laser beams and instincts, and I got nothing?
Loading fresh mag.
That is a pathetic
Valley hostile.
everything.
Switching mags.
We're so bad at Call of Duty. Good morning, everyone. I see a few more people joined us. Is that Dex? Did Dex finally join us? Or are you still working, Dex? I do plan on. I got a thing here that connects to my airsoft replica as I break it. So I got this. Hi, Dex. So it is a Picatinny phone mount. So I can hold my phone and stream airsoft matches. So we're gonna try this out on Sunday. I'm going to be out at the airsoft field, so we're going to attempt a live streaming a airsoft match. I have no idea how that will go, but I'm excited to give it a try with this here. So the only downside is, like, if it's on top of my weapon, my phone has to be horizontal. I wish this positioning was a little bit different. And I think I could. Or if I want to be vertical, I can attach it to like the side of my... I can attach it that way, like to the side of my weapon. So we're gonna try that out. We're gonna try live streaming a airsoft match on Sunday. So if you haven't followed my my TikTok specifically for this, it is Waffles Warfare. We are going to attempt to live stream an airsoft match and see how well that goes. I really don't know how well that's going to go, because like that requires me holding the replica up the entire time. That requires arm strength, so maybe it will go well, maybe it won't go well. Who knows? So we're gonna try it. I can't promise it'll be good or entertaining, but you know, I also have to wear a mask, so I don't know how much I'll be able to talk. I don't know. I don't know a lot of things, so we're learning. We're learning.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
I also need to get some new ear protection. Some of the people at my local field like to throw flashbangs. They hurt your ears. Alright, let's try and do a little bit better than 27th place and one KO. Let's try and improve just a little bit here.
Be a squad soldier.
Where are we going, team?
Keep clear of the gas. Get to the safe zone.
Oh, we've already lost a squad member, so that's not a good start. Blue jumped. Okay. Blue's landing hot here. Okay, well,
Targets are up. Go take them down.
hope for something good. Grab that. Okay. We got a large machine gun. That's not exactly what we wanted, but that's better than nothing. We'll give it a shot here. Let's see if we can push these other guys we saw. I hear them. I think I just seen someone go down to the left. That guy stuck an arrow over there? Alright, Pink's pretty far away. I don't know if that was actually close enough to us for us to help, but... Alright, let's start looking for some money to resurrect Pink. We're going to take the submachine gun. I like LMGs. I'm a big fan of LMGs, but I don't think that's helpful here. Ooh, shotgun. Alright, we got a shotgun. Oh. Blue just got killed. Let's,
They'll need to survive to redeploy.
Man, I'm awful. I should have used the other weapon. I shouldn't have tried to push him on with the shotgun.
Gulag is your last chance.
Now I remember why I don't play first-person shooters anymore. I'm too old for them. I do not have the knowledge or the reflexes for this anymore. Let's see if we can win one gulag match. We haven't won a single gulag match today except for against the guy who was AFK, and even the AFK guy almost took us down when he threw a grenade at us, so that was...
Or die trying.
Okay, we got a pistol. We're gonna try something.
Throwing grenade!
I don't think we'll count that one as a win. That another AFK. That's the only way we can win, is if we're fighting someone who's not at their keys. All right, so we need to buy someone back.
Squad mate is belly up. They're returning to base.
Let's go up this way to the drone labs. It says there's money up there. Maybe we can buy back our guys that way.
You've got gas moving in.
Yeah.
You're the last of your squad. Finish this. Your squad mates failed their mission. They're headed back to base.
Okay, grab that.
Vulnerable buy station detected. Proceed to the buy station before contact to receive discounted items.
Whoa! What?
We lost that one, but we'll
I do not know what happened there. I did not say get in the car. I was dead anyways. I didn't realize there was someone up on the mountain, but like I did not say to get in the car. That was Ghost in the Shell. Computer decided to do its own thing there. Maybe I should go back to Fortnite. At least in Fortnite, I got like in the top 5. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, that's a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. So that's the next one that's coming out. We might get that. I don't know. Because this is what I want to avoid, right? This is so like not Call of Duty. Like, since when that? Like, who wants to play a realistic shooter with that running around? So I'm on the fence about Call of Duty. I really want... There's a game coming out that's been in production for a while called War Dogs. And War Dogs has... It's a... like faction versus faction versus faction, persistent Warzone. Like, it looks really unique. So you've got between 100 and 200 people on a map, which is a little scary considering you need a lot of people to support games that size. So the shtick is everyone lands with a knife, and as you go out and take out enemies, you're paid for taking out those enemies so you can buy better and better gear until you leave that match. And it looks like an interesting take on like the looter shooter battle royale genre. So I'm really excited for it. I really want it to come out, but like it's been in early access for so long, and nothing has come out on it, right? So like I'm worried that it's stuck in what you call like the development hell cycle, where it's just like never going to come out. I signed up to be a content creator for it. I know that was kind of a absolute long shot, but I tried for it. So we're hoping that comes out soon. Beta, anything. If not, then I guess we'll stick with the Call of Duty 4 beta that comes out the end of the month. We'll play that a little bit. And like I said, we got Black Desert coming, which is weird because like everyone was talking about Black Desert when it came out. Like everyone was talking about this next Skyrim. Black Desert's the biggest thing ever. It's a huge game. And then like I haven't heard a single person mention it in like the last 2 months. So I don't know if it just like fell off hard. I don't know if people were just disappointed by it. I don't know if it's just I ended up on the wrong side of YouTube and I just don't see it anymore. But like I'm still excited to play it, but it's been all quiet on the Western Front. The other game I'm excited for is I just saw that Fields of Mystria is launching its 1.0 here soon. And that was a Stardew Valley clone that actually like lived up to the hype. They did a good job, so I'm excited to see what all changes they've made for the 1.0 launch. I reviewed it in early access when it was early access, where they only had like the first season in the game, and apparently they've just been making tons and tons of updates since then. So we're going to be trying Fields of Mystria here soon again for the 1.0 launch. We're going to be playing some Black Desert, maybe Call of Duty, I don't know. There's one other game I was looking at. It's I can't remember what its name is, but apparently it's a gacha game. It was a gacha game, and then they bought out of the gacha game, and they're just selling it as like a full game where you pay one price. It plays on PC like Breath of the Wild, and there's no gacha in it. And I'm really excited to see how that is, because if that game does well, and that's part of the reason I want to buy it, is I want to show these gacha game makers that if you make a solid game and sell it for a reasonable price, you can make money off of it, right? We don't need all these gambling games. You can just make a regular game and sell it to us for a regular price, and we will support that and we will buy that. So I'm really hoping that game goes well. So, but I'm also trying to save money, of course, still for Italy and for loot boxes. I kind of want to buy an airsoft loot box and see how well that goes. Do random unboxing videos. That's right, Waffles is going to become an unboxing TikToker. I'll be even more insufferable than usual. busting out the, hey, it's your boy Waffles, and we're back with another unboxing. Wait. If we're gonna do that, we're gonna need the true level of insufferable with the Pit Vipers. Which I saw there was an ad for. They've taken the insufferability of Pit Vipers to a whole new level. Now you can buy Pit Vipers that attach to the top of your baseball hat, and you can flip down. You can buy flip down Pit Vipers for your baseball caps. I want you to know, I was watching my analytics. When I put on the Pit Vipers, 2 people left the stream. That is the power of Pit Vipers. That is how obnoxious Pit Vipers are, that even the mere sight of them can push people away. And I don't blame them one bit. Okay. I think it's unrealistic to say let's win this match, but can we set a goal of like top 10? Like, can we survive more than 5 minutes and actually like do something good here? Like that was a 150-meter shot. That was a solid shot right there. So I don't know why I'm doing so poorly. As I embarrass myself, I made that long shot and showed that it was purely just a fluke. That would be why I'm doing poorly. And this is on the controller. This is with aim assist. You don't want to see me on a mouse and keyboard. That is some next level terrible. I also started watching Hey Arnold, and I got a month of Paramount Plus to watch the Avatar Aang movie, which, watch the Avatar Aang movie, support it. It was pretty good. We like Avatar Aang here. Good movie. But I got a month of Paramount Plus. I was like, yeah, I might as well use it. So I was looking for other things to watch. I was like, oh, Hey Arnold. I've been getting YouTube videos about Hey Arnold. I am impressed with how well Hey Arnold has held up. Like the art style, the storytelling, everything about it is actually pretty solid. I'm surprised for a kids show from the 90s, late 2000s. Oh look, we're on Twitch. Sleepy Sloth 420 is live streaming us. We're gonna be cooked by his chat. All right, Green. We trusted Green before and got burned. Let's trust Green one more time. Oh, we're landing far over there. Okay, that's not good. Yellow's down. There's one person landing. Looks like they're gonna land in the water, so we might have an advantage over them. Nope. Okay.
Squad mates in the gulag.
Okay, there's...
Survive, they redeploy.
Enemy movement.
An enemy squad is hunting you. Station
Okay.
marked. Eliminate all targets on the AO.
There's someone up here coming towards me. Bring him on. I got an automatic, so we can take him. I thought. Incredibly bad.
Welcome to the gulag. Fight to win redeployment.
Just embarrassingly bad. All right, let's hope for another AFK in the gulag. That's our only hope. That is our only chance of getting out of the gulag is if we're fighting an AFK, which we've gotten 2 times in a row. So our luck is holding up as far as that goes. Okay, pistols. He's not AFK. My gun didn't fire. That was straight up unfair. My gun just stopped firing. Can your guns jam in Call of Duty? Like, I legit should have won that, but my gun wasn't firing. I'm going to say that one wasn't my fault. I think that was legitimately the game gave me the middle finger. Well, I'm Googling that right now while they buy me back. Okay, I'm not the only person to have that problem. I just Googled it.
Your squad is getting you out of here. Stand by.
Yeah, apparently that happens. Great game.
Squad mates are in the safe zone.
Absolutely stunning programming that that occasionally your weapon can just not work. That's absolutely incredible. All right, redemption arc. Okay, we've got 2 legendary weapons. There is no reason why we should not be able to do this.
Down. You're clear for now.
Armor pouch here.
It says that we have an upgraded satchel already, but my armor plates aren't reflecting that. All right, let's push.
Enemy movement.
Oh, okay, I saw gunfire there. Okay, green's moving up. Let's give him... Okay, we're sticking with green. We're sticking with green. I don't see him peeking.
You've got a loadout drop inbound.
Submachine gun out. Okay, I see him over there. Okay, now we're running back. Okay, well. Mission accomplished. I really need to set my custom loadouts. Which also I think is the worst addition to Call of Duty. Like, legitimately, I feel like adding custom loadouts so everyone just immediately goes and buys like their best weapon really like took out the whole scavenging for gear aspect of the game, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe I'm just a stick in the mud, but I feel like the whole point of like trying to scavenge your gear is working with what you're given and what you got, not just, oh hey, this is gonna give us the best possible gear. Okay, there's someone over here, it says. Got one. Look at that. I was useful.
I'm reloading.
Sure, I only got 1 hit on him, but I did it. I did it. I took someone down. I am, Ben. I've been craving an FPS lately, so I had to get Call of Duty.
Marking enemy movement.
Got him.
That's a good hit.
Someone just hurt me real bad. I don't know how. Got him. Am I sick? No?
Loadout drop headed your way.
I don't think so. My throat might be a little scratchy because we've got major wildfires. Half of our state's on fire, so we've got like smog alert as the fires are closing in on us. So we've got really bad air quality. So maybe that's factoring into it, but no sickness here. Let's grab a trophy system. I think everyone else is above me, so let's get up on this bridge and move up and around.
Enemy UAV is online.
Okay. Oh. Nice. Russ, good morning. How's it going? Still down for Friday. Don't know yet. There's a couple things going on in my life right now that are hard to plan around, so got him. Send me a message tomorrow. Oh, I see someone watching me. Send me a message tomorrow. Hopefully I'll know for sure then.
Hostile UAV in the area. Your squad made it
Enemy
to the safe
movement.
zone. Gas is moving.
All right, there's a guy over there. I saw the sniper glint. Oh, I see. Oh, behind us.
Enemy movement.
Oh, how did that one shot me?
Broke their armor. Don't.
I feel like I was in full armor. I should have ran. Should have ran. Also, I know I've said this a few times, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try maybe this weekend. At some point, I am going to try and start drabbling up a book. I've had a couple book ideas in my head for a long time, and I think now is the time to try and write it. So, all right, Tom Jr., you not only do you have to win this, but you have to buy back the entire team. So let's see some skill. Okay. Okay. Pretty impressive. Not gonna lie, pretty impressive. Kind of gave up on the one I was writing. The good news about writing a book is it never goes anywhere, right? So like you start writing it, you stop, you pick it back up. It's a process. So just because you stopped for now doesn't mean you have to put it down forever, and you never lose progress, right? The book is always still there, right? So
Less than 25 were still standing. Valiant effort.
you never lose it.
Return to base for debrief.
So that's the good news. It's about a goblin opening the world's first bank in a fantasy world. That's kind of adorable. I'll play again with the squad. These guys were better than me. So Oh, I guess they decided no. But there's a couple book ideas that have been floating around here, so I think I'm going to try and put pen to paper. You know, Stephen King, who allegedly, you know, is a great writer, just says start writing. You know, you can always go back and edit. You can always go back and change things. You can always go and alter all the stuff. So, you know, like if and he writes what, like 2 books a year, 3 books a year. So like, I'll take advice from Stephen King. Also, since we just talked about, I know I just brought up horror. Have y'all seen the Freddy Fazbear at Spirit Halloween that everyone's talking about? Like $600 for a animatronic. I don't know about that. Have you read St. Augustine's Confessions? I have just started, Real Dio. Thank you for joining us. I actually Emmy and I went on a date about a month ago now, and it was a surprise date, so I told her I was going to plan it all. So we went to Barnes & Noble to start and picked out a book, and then we went to my favorite coffee shop and sat down and read. Sam, good morning. Good morning, Small. So I bought St. Augustine's Confessions to begin reading. So I'm about 10 pages into that book. But I've heard that it's an absolute timeless classic. So I'm very excited to get I'm in the middle of that book. I'm in the 3rd book for Dungeon Crawler Carl. I know, God forgive me. The reason why I picked up St. Augustine's Confession was because I've been reading so much Dungeon Crawler Carl that I was like, you know, Dungeon Crawler Carl is like the McDonald's of the literary world, right? Like, I'm not going to pretend that this is some profound, deep, intellectual book. So I was like, okay, I've been reading a lot of Dungeon Crawler Carl, so let me get something that's actually like substantial, right? I don't know if that's the wrong way to read. There's no wrong way to read, but like there's you can only handle so much junk food, right? So I needed something with a little bit more substance to it to counteract the Dungeon Crawler Carl. I'm not saying it's a bad book, but there's only so much you can read about a guy squishing monsters with his toes and Princess Donut screaming, "He's got an erection, Mongo is appalled," before you need to switch it up a little bit. You know? I am excited for the Dungeon Crawler Carl movie, and I pre-ordered the RPG, so I will be dungeon mastering a Dungeon Crawler Carl game at some point when that comes out. So I kind of want to cosplay Dungeon Crawler Carl too. Like, it's very easy. You just need like a leather vest and some heart print underwear, but I'm a little uncomfortable walking around in like heart print underwear. So I don't know how guys are doing. I don't know if they're having like, are they wearing another piece of underwear underneath the underwear? You know, would people judge me if I was wearing tights underneath of it or something? I don't know that I'm comfortable walking around in underwear. I don't know how other people are doing. I'm sure they're wearing like some sort of like compression short or something, you know, a Speedo underneath or something, but like I don't know how so many guys are comfortable walking around in underwear at conventions, right? Like, maybe if they're like board shorts, like skating like long surfing shorts would make it feel a little bit more comfortable. When I hear that name, I think of a kid from Shameless just walking out in the street with football pads, simulate armor, having boxer briefs under it. It's gotta be, but I don't want to ask people, right? Like I want to ask people, but I don't want to be like, "Hey, are you wearing any underwear underneath?" Like, that's a fast way to get kicked out of a convention, right? So So my curiosity cannot be sated. But I think that a dungeon crawler cosplay is pretty easy to do. You know, bandana for his Desperado, that's like, what, $5? A pair of heart boxers, $10. The vest is probably the most expensive, and then like some fingerless gloves. It's the tiny calves, isn't it? No, it's the deformity caused by the hernia. This is real vulnerable waffles talk. I never wear shorts ever. I never wear shorts in public. I never go out in public in shorts because I am very, very self-conscious because I was deformed by my hernia, and that is very mentally blocking for me. This is so embarrassing. One time I tried it. One time I had the confidence. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wear shorts. I'm going to try this. So I wore shorts out in public to work. And I ended up sitting at my desk until everyone left so that no one would see me in shorts. And I had to give my debit card to a random coworker and ask him to go buy my lunch and bring it to me because I was too self-conscious to move from my desk. And I just sat there for 12 hours. So there's some deep waffles lores for you because I am deformed, very self-conscious, and I do not wear shorts. I will, however, attempt to wear a kilt. You know, I'm getting in touch with that Scottish heritage. I want to go airsofting in a kilt. I feel like that would be very fun. So I might try airsofting in a kilt. Ooh. Caffeine is kicking my butt this morning. I don't know why it's hitting me so hard, but that caffeine is hitting me very hard this morning. Yes. Clan Sutherland is a real Highland clan that my family has some heritage to, so I'm not just a poser buying a kilt. I actually can trace my lineage to Clan Sutherland, so I want to get a Clan Sutherland tartan. I'm not a poser, I swear. I did the research. Men should take back dresses. I'd wear a dress all summer. Not necessarily dresses, but maybe robes. Like, okay, there are three pieces of clothing, that I truly believe that we need to bring back. And we're gonna put on the unpopular opinion glasses for a second here. The three pieces of clothing that society needs to return to. 1. Capes. Why did we let capes fall out of style? I would be so happy if we were allowed to wear flowing capes and cloaks again. Bring back capes and cloaks. 100%. 2. Robes. A big cotton robe, that's breezy, that's flowing, that would help so much in the summer. Bring back robes, bring back capes, and cool hats. Cool hats, like the musketeers who had like the wide brimmed hats with a feather in it, and one side was pinned up. Yes. The one shoulder cape and cloak, the big fancy hats, the barred hats. Bring them back. Why did we ever let capes and cloaks fall out of style? Those are the 3 articles of clothing I would like to see more, and I'm willing to offer a trade. I'm willing to offer a trade. Let's get rid of mini skirts. Let's get rid of thongs. And let's get rid of, what do you call it? Broccoli haircut. I will trade those 3 pieces of clothing for those other 3 pieces of clothing. I know haircut technically isn't a piece of clothing, but I just forget it all. Forget it all. Forget all that. Let's just get rid of the broccoli haircut. I know it's just hair. I know it's just hair, but man, that haircut just it sends a little bit of rage. The Bear School Witcher gear from Witcher 3, absolute trip. I don't know that. I'll have to let's look at that Bear School Witcher gear. Let's take a look. Yes. Yes, that is absolute drip. Waffles for someone who has basically no hair, I no hair, balding, and no sense of hairstyle. I have very strong opinions about hair. I would very much like to get rid of the broccoli haircut. I saw the strangest haircut I think I've ever seen. This guy he shaved all the sides of his hair, not like trimmed down, not cut short. I mean, completely shaved, bald, and then just a ponytail in the middle of his, I don't know how to describe it. It was like a palm tree. Like, that's how I describe the hairstyle. It was like a palm tree. He shaved the entire sides of his head and just had a patch of hair in the middle top of his head that he put in like a hair clip that made it stick straight up. Like, dude was cosplaying a palm tree. I don't get that. I also don't understand like the shave half of your head and then really long hair on the other side that like combs over. Like, I don't understand that hairstyle. Maybe I just don't understand hair. Is that? Maybe did we just figure that out? Maybe Waffles just doesn't understand hair. Did we just learn something about ourselves? Yeah, like the Japanese honor knot, but in the middle of the head instead of the back of the head. It was the strangest thing. I also like rat tails are making a comeback, and that. Why? Rat tails and mullets are making a comeback, and I never... If you would have asked me in the year 2000, like, wow, imagine the far-off year of the 2020s, you were 30 years away, will people be wearing mullets and rat tails? I would have never, like... You think of, like, the Jetsons, when the Jetsons was made, like, in, the 70s, 80s, and they're, like, in the far-off year of 2000, we'll have flying cars and live in floating homes in the future and, like, all of that. Like, okay. So, in 30 years, we're going to have all that. Would you guess mullets and rat tails? No. Also... I feel like the creators of the Jetsons would be so disappointed to see that, well, we didn't get flying cars, and we didn't get homes floating in the sky way up here, but we did get, we got the Cybertruck. We didn't get food replicators, but we got the Cybertruck. Not the traditional mullet, the newfangled... What? All right, Dex, educate us. What is the difference between a traditional mullet and a modern mullet? I did not realize that there was a modern mullet. No, okay. Wait, I'm going to take that line of thought. Dex, you've given me a great idea. You've given me the greatest idea. You know how you can take like really thin fiber optics to make like LEDs and colors? Has anyone made the cyber mullet? Like if you took like a couple thousand fiber optics and weave them in your hair and put them down at shoulder level and made them like rainbow colored. I just invented the cyber mullet, y'all. Is that doable? Yes. All right. I forget Italy. We are now saving money to make the cyber mullet a thing. That is my new hairstyle. A quick Google search will answer that. I doubt you, Dex, but traditional mullet versus mod. Top Googled thing when I started Googling it, traditional. The modern, that's not even a mullet. No. No, I fully disagree. The modern mullet, that's just overgrown, unkempt hair. That's not a hairstyle. That's I didn't comb my hair. It's medically banned. The cyber mullet. Imagine having a haircut that is banned for medical reasons. Wow. We're learning so much today, guys. We're learning so much. All right, we have banned hairstyles. The Edgar is banned in El Salvador. The NBA banned player Amon Shumpert from shaving an Adidas logo in his head in 2013. The United Arab Emirates have previously banned the Quaza haircut. Peaky Blinders. The deep lore, the very, very deep lore. People do use optic cables hair extensions and it looks great, so it's not that crazy. We're gonna make it happen. I feel like this is my Nikola Tesla moment. This is my $1 million idea. This is what's going to put Waffles. This is what's going to turn Waffles from an obscure, unknown streamer into the next queso. Is if I come on stream and I have this beautiful flowing mullet to the small of my back, and it's all fiber optics of colors. I feel like that is. It's either that or, since we have 20 people watching right now, I'll let chat decide. Do I do the cyber mullet or do I become a full-time Furby-based streamer? I would like to note that when I put on the Furby mask, it says 5 people left. 5 people left chat when they saw the Furby mask. I guess I could do both. Have a Furby mask and a cyber mullet. Not the Furby mask. I am trying desperately to find a way to incorporate Furby into my airsoft gear. I really want to be that player. I want to be that guy on the airsoft field, striking fear into the hearts of my opponent with my Furby-based loadout. Like, I could take a... So I was showing this off earlier. This is a Picatinny rail mount to mount my phone to my replica weapon. I'm sure I could modify this to mount a Furby to my weapon so that people just see the glowing eyes of a Furby before meeting their doom. I am fully think that is possible. I would also like to point out, this has been my most successful stream in a long time. There's a lot of people here playing Call of Duty, but we've been stuck on the loading screen for like half this entire time because I'm so bad at Call of Duty. I keep getting sent back to the lobby. Like, apparently just having this in the background is the key to being entertaining. I'm also excited for tonight. We are making Vampire Slayer burgers tonight. Emmy found a recipe she really wanted to make where instead of burger buns, you make a garlic aioli and you make garlic bread and you put a smash burger in between two garlic bread hunks. And we're going to use some garlic cheese. So garlic aioli, garlic cheese, fresh garlic. This burger is gonna kick some major butt. No cap, for real, for real. I'm very, very excited for that tonight. In all honesty, there are very few meals that I feel like wouldn't be improved by being between two hunks of garlic bread. Like lasagna, improved by being between two hunks of garlic bread. Spaghetti, improved by being between two hunks of garlic bread. Steak, being improved by two hunks of garlic bread. Real Dio, $10, thank you. That's huge. That's gonna go towards garlic cheese for tonight. Thank you so much. Meatballs, improved by being between two things of garlic bread. Chicken taquitos, improved by being sandwiched between two hunks of garlic bread. Like, I'm trying to think. Even soup. Put that soup in garlic bread. Boom. Is there a meal that would not be improved by garlic bread? That's what we're trying to think of. Tacos. I think tacos would be better between garlic bread. Yeah. Can I finally get a paycheck? If you give me your address, Dex, I will send you cereal. Okay, let's thought experiment on that one. I could see like Cookie Crisp between garlic bread probably wouldn't be that good. I definitely agree that Cookie Crisp between garlic bread probably not that good. Cocoa Puffs would probably be pretty bad between garlic bread. Chocolate and garlic aren't like super good friends. So yeah, I think Dex is right. I think, you know what might be good though? Hear me out. Have you ever tried putting Tabasco on cereal? Like not every cereal, but I feel like Kix, like a blander cereal with just a little bit of like that zip and zing to it would probably be good. But the problem with that is like you couldn't put milk in it, because I know milk and Tabasco are not friends. But if you If you filled a bowl with Kix and then you just like soaked it in some Tabasco, I feel like that could be good. I feel like that would be doable. Like instead of filling the bowl with milk full of hot sauce, you just have hot sauce inside. I feel like that's doable. I know Dex is cringing right now and he thinks I'm gross, but I think hot sauce cereal. Mark my words, I think that would be good. I think that's tryable. Again, I probably wouldn't put it on Cookie Crisp. It might be good on Cocoa Pebbles though. You know, chocolate and hot sauce have a good working relationship. Maybe I should get some Cocoa Pebbles and put some hot sauce on it and try it. That could be good. What do you guys think? Next stream? Hot sauce Cocoa Pebbles? I think so. You know, Red's hot sauce has the slogan that I put that on everything. Maybe we should push that to the limit. Cocoa Pebbles. I'd be down to watch you try to eat that. The only hard part is I need to find I don't do sugar, and Cocoa Pebbles I'm guessing are loaded with sugar. So if I can find a low sugar substitute, or like Magic Spoon makes like a 4 sugar low carb cereal. If I can find a Magic Spoon Cocoa Pebble, we will try hot sauce Cocoa Pebbles. Mark my words, we will do it. But I like last night, for example, we made rice and vegetables. Very, very basic meal.
Check weapons and gear. We're holding the
And like rice, don't get me wrong, rice is good. You put a bunch of butter on rice, it's delicious. Right? Buttered rice, delicious. But butter adds so many calories and is so unnecessary. So I just put a bunch of hot sauce on my rice. Like, I'm not going to put soy sauce on my rice. That's too much salt. I'm not going to put a bunch of butter in it. That's too much fats and unhealthiness. So, like, I'll make a good thing of rice, and I'll just put hot sauce right on that. Put like some sriracha on rice, delicious. Put some Tabasco on rice, delicious. Like, that is my weight loss tip. If you want a good weight loss tip, trade out all your fats, oils, ranch for hot sauce. I even used hot sauce on my salad once. You know, and I know people are like, oh, that sounds gross, but how many people put vinaigrette on their rice or on their salad, right? You top your salad with a balsamic vinaigrette. There's no difference. There's no difference between putting Tabasco on your salad and a vinaigrette on your salad. I found some good harissa today. I bought some roasted red peppers to fix my atrocity. What is harissa? Tell us about harissa, Dex. What is that? Come on. Good landing. Okay. That was pretty good. Grab a weapon. Anything. Okay. It's pretty good. Not the best start, but we got something, so. Oh, we fell. There's a huge difference, and you know that. Do I know that, Dex? Whoa. Oh, there's a dude. Oh, there's a dude. Oh, there's a dude. Is he still following me? meaty flavor. Oh, I almost had that. We waited 20 minutes to get in a match to die in the first 5 seconds. That was embarrassing. Let's look up harissa.
Time for a fight.
Spicy aromatic chili pepper paste from North Africa, particularly Tunisia, made from roasted red peppers, garlic, olive oil, and spices like cumin, coriander, caraway seed, and smoked paprika.
Your squad mate lost the
We do have two African food stores in my area, so I might be able to find some. I'm gonna try that. It does look very good. We're a fan of spice.
I'm hit!
My pistol's not working. My pistol again did not fire.
gave it a solid try. Time to
That's frustrating. I don't know why my pistol is not working, but I would have had that if my pistol functioned correctly. Alright, unfortunately, I gotta go get ready for work. So, I hate to end the stream because, like I said, this is the best stream we've had in a while. There's like 20 people sitting here watching me be terrible at Call of Duty, but unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and I must go get ready for work. So, let's cancel out Call of Duty as it locks up. There we go. Let's end with our prayer as always. Good to know that you couldn't hear me. Well, I was praying, so apparently my sound is still messed up. I don't know why my sound is still messed up, but thank you for hanging out with me today. Thank you for maybe a silent prayer there since my stuff is broken, but I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for everyone who is new here, so you can catch me again on Friday. We're going to most likely be streaming Black Desert, as that should be coming later today. So we got some stuff coming up, and I will be streaming an Airsoft match on Sunday. So be prepared for some live airsofting. So thank you everyone for joining me today. I will be back at it on Friday. Go and have a blessed day, and we will see you again soon.